arm around the abdomen, get close. So now we're in the abdominal wall now. As we know, we got rectus abdominis is the main muscle for yourself. Now, first thing you want to look at, we have a structure called linea alba, the white line, linea alba, basically. So you see the white line right down the center?
Yeah.
That there is the linea alba. The linea alba separates the two abdominal muscles. You got a right and left abdominal muscle. Rectus abdominis now, rectus abdominis, the fibers run straight up and down. And you're going to notice the stomach's covered with a lot of connective tissue. If you peel some of it back, see how the fibers run straight up and down? That's rectus abdominis. It goes straight up and down from the pubis to the xiphoid process, the bottom of the rib, just like us, basically. Rectus abdominis, divided by that linea alba. Then you go into the obliques. You have 3 layers to the obliques. You have external oblique, internal oblique, and then transverse abdominis. Now, take your hands. Take your hands. You're going to put your hands in your pockets. See the way your fingers line? That's the orientation of the fibers for the external oblique. They run in that direction, basically. So when you're looking at this thing, the first layer that you see here, this is the external oblique, basically. If you look at the fibers carefully, you can see that they run in this direction, just like you put your hands in your pockets. Okay? So look carefully on your cats, stretch it out and so on. You see fiber orientation in this direction, basically. See the fibers coming down that way? Okay? So what you're going to want to do on one side is take that external oblique, again, fibers going in that direction, peel one layer back, right? And down here now is the internal oblique. And notice fiber orientation, it switches direction. See it goes up in that direction? That's the internal oblique. So, external oblique is like that, hands in your pockets. Peel that back to the internal oblique, it goes up the other direction, basically. It's very hard to separate internal oblique from the transverse abdominis. Sometimes you can see it, but the transverse abdominis, you see how there's a nice line here, right across there? That's the end of the internal oblique. Up here is the transverse abdominis. It goes back the other direction, basically, just like the original direction that way. So, external oblique, internal oblique, and then the transverse abdominis, basically. Try and separate if you can, make a little window. As soon as you can see the fibers going back the other direction, it'll kind of go underneath it a little bit, overlap a little bit for yourself. Okay, so external oblique, hands in the pocket. Internal oblique changes direction, goes up towards the head, basically. Then transverse abdominis goes back the other direction for yourself. Okay?
Did you cut that open?
All you're going to do here is
Find where it goes and stick it on.
pretty much, again, see the dark red here? See this? That's rectus abdominis. So from here to here is the external oblique. Try and separate that out and you can peel a layer back, basically. That's all.
Okay.
Because it comes up to the